I was 18 years old. I just graduated from high school. I was super excited just to be able to start a new job. I had just got hired the day before. I was leaving from my mom's house. I got a text on my phone and was like, hey, can you come get me? It was a friend. I went to pick him up and give him a ride. We were driving for about 7 to 8 minutes. I don't know who we were going to meet. It was nighttime, so I couldn't really recognize where I really was. It wasn't until we got there that he got out the car and he called whoever these people were, and he was like, I'm outside. He walked across the street to the house. That's when my mother started to call me. I didn't answer the phone for her. I texted her and I lied and I told her that I had just got home. By the time I put my phone in my cup holder and I looked up, my friend got in the car. I'll never forget it. He slammed the door and he said, Diamond, go fast. The look on his face and in his eyes, I knew at that moment that we were in trouble. As soon as I turned my head to click my lights on, the same people he was just talking to started to shoot at my car. The first bullet went in my back, and then the second, it took the breath out of my chest. I see the other guy still walking toward the car and shooting. That's when my arm blew off my body. It was in my lap, the bone was sticking out, and the blood was squirting in my face. It was then that I knew that I was gonna die. I knew that I could drive, but I couldn't feel my legs anymore. I started to scoot myself with this arm because this right arm is the only thing that I could feel. I grabbed my foot from the brake to the pedal and the car started to rev up and I was driving, trying to control the car. They were still shooting. I knew that I was gonna either like kill myself now by crashing into ongoing traffic, or I could just give up right now and I could just stop. I jerked my wheel into a woman's front yard. When I crashed in her yard, all the gunshots stopped. I just started to hear the trickling of my glass. Once I got to the hospital and I saw my mother's face, I felt a sense of, I'm at home now. I let go. I was in an induced coma for 4 days. My friend, he got shot 4 times. He walked out the hospital 3 days later. He never wrote and said like, I'm sorry, this is who did this to us. Anything to try to get justice. Never really stood up and took account for what he did and how that affected my life. I don't know who shot me. I don't know why they shot us. It is scary to me to know that, these people could still be out here in the world, possibly able to hurt somebody else. It wasn't until I was able to get off of life support and really stand up for myself. From there, it was a journey of healing and understanding and accepting a new life. Dance has been my passion since the age of 3, and I have continued on to dance even after my injury. I got around a whole bunch of other women in wheelchairs. When I really started to get around the community was when I really started to feel empowered. I started posting my videos on social media and I saw the outpour of love from the community. It really gave me the confidence that I needed, that I already had inside, but I feel like I needed that little boost. And it's been an amazing journey ever since. After my accident, my viewpoint on guns, I can't say it has really changed. Guns are there for our protection, but I do not believe in using a gun to harm someone. Any type of negative impact that you could be putting on someone else's life by using a gun, I don't stand by. I try to just stay hopeful that we can do things like this and I can speak out so we can make constant awareness for our community.
If you or somebody you know is dealing with the effects of gun violence, visit everytownsupportfund.org for a list of resources.
This is my survival story. What's yours?